As we begin to do some more research about Apex Legends, we're actually discovering some new things that seem to make a lot more sense now that we're moving in forward into the future of Apex. That being with the content they have planned, the lack of features that they have brought. So let's talk about that in today's video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new as always. Let's try to go for 861 likes on this video. We didn't get anywhere near the like goal the last one, so I'll dumb it down a little bit. We're also almost at 100,000 subscribers. I really would appreciate you guys hitting that button. So a couple of days ago, there's a Twitch streamer named Afflictions who made a very viral tweet over on Twitter, and this actually brought a really good talking point up that I wanted to make in today's video. So he actually said, does anyone else think that we need some more support characters on the that's my 8-month daughter screaming in the background. As you can see on this list right here, we have 9 attacking legends, 6 recon legends, 6 defensive legends, and only 2 support legends. And some people can also question the fact, is Loba really a support legend? I mean, Loba is extremely borderline support. To be fair, there's some other legends that are not technically support legends that you could almost classify as borderline support. For instance, legends like Gibraltar. However, we do have a little bit of a spoiler that led to another discovery, which led to another discovery that explains a lot of things going on in Apex right now. For instance, we know that the spoiler is the fact that you can see all of these leaked legends right here, and one of these legends is actually the very next legend to come, which is Caliber, and we can see that Caliber is a support legend. So it looks like Respawn may finally be bringing another support legend to the game after all of this time. However, there is a little bit of a catch that I want to talk about. So in yesterday's video, we talked about how Respawn may potentially be saving some of the newer content for the beginning of the year, because actually, statistically speaking, this time of year is not a very popular time for Apex. I thought it was, because I thought this was the big season, the new map and all of that stuff, but actually stats show that that's not the case. It's actually the later half of December, the latter half, not later half, or either January, when the new year starts. That's when things really begin to pop off. So I asked the question, do we think that Respawn may be holding out on some of these features and content and additions and, you know, bug fixes or whatever to whenever there's going to be more eyes on the game? Or what exactly was their reasoning for not changing a lot of stuff besides the new map and new legend at the beginning of season 15? Back in the day, you guys might remember, they used to bring a lot of legend buffs and nerfs during the middle of the season, and this actually might be a time where they revisit that idea, considering they didn't bring any at the beginning of the season, and a lot of people, the stats say, will be playing the game again, so it makes a lot of sense. But did Respawn listen to this whole idea of bringing a new support legend? This is what Devin McGuire, the lead game balancer over there, said about the situation. He said McGuire explained that team's main focus is the gunplay rather than the legend's abilities itself. However, the issue also lies with ensuring each of them are, quote, unique without being overpowered or too niche. I hope you guys don't mind my 8-month daughter. She's just going to be a part of the video. You know, she's just reporting the news with me. I know she's picking up on the mic, but it is what it is. McGuire also said something that had fans a little concerned, but it all, like I said, starts to make sense here. He said he added that there could be a, quote, breaking point where adding new legends to the game would not be beneficial, saying that whether or not that the pattern of a new legend every season is going to continue, and that is actually an ongoing discussion with Respawn Entertainment, and it might not be changed, but we don't want to saturate the pool of legends. Many months ago, we had a lot of people saying, and even including these leaks, that there was actually going to be a break in adding new legends to every single season coming very soon. They said that season 15 would come, and then right after that, they would possibly be taking a break in season 16 of not adding a new legend at all. So even though the next legend would be a support legend like everybody's been asking for, since we haven't had one in quite some time, it might not actually be coming as soon as you would think. Now, I gotta say this, if Respawn decides to not bring a new legend to the season, we know exactly how detrimental that is going to be to player hype, and I think this is going to be the season where they are forced to bring some of the features that we have been looking and asking for quite some time. If they decide to bring a season without adding a new legend, and EA knowing how well that new legends do whenever they're added to the game, I think there's no way in the world that Daddy EA is not going to force them to add something that's going to drive viewership or player bases to rise, whether that be private matches, whether that be creative modes, whether that be theater modes where you can watch replays of your game, or something that is going to allow people to have a better time, maybe even like a playlist mode of rotating all the favorite LTMs and making that a little bit more permanent. There's a lot of other features that we've been asking Apex to add here, and it also kind of coincides with the logic that Josh Medina was saying not long ago when people were complaining about how long this season was, saying that it's going to be very, very well worth it at the end of the rainbow. So is he talking about the fact that season 16 is going to be bringing all of these new features because there might not be a new legend launch? Or is the fact that Respawn's not adding a new legend in season 16 completely false? Are they still adding caliber in season 16? What exactly is going on? So this has been an insane topic of discussion, but it actually is starting to make sense now. We also know that the lead animator Moy said not long ago that he was working on something that is going to make a lot of people happy, and people were wondering what exactly does that mean. As exciting as it can be for a short time to play a new legend when they do add one, I honestly would not be mad if they decided to not add a new legend for the sake of making other things better in the game. They made the servers more stable and the game was a lot smoother, and they added a lot of fun features that made the game fun itself rather than just new legends and new map changes. I personally would not be upset, and I think a lot of people would actually be happy because we saw that many people are actually not interested in Apex very quickly with the launch of this new season in season 15. And Crowdrindo even said, I've never been this burnt out with Apex Legends. This game is a part of my life and a very big part of it actually, and I legit can't even play it without freezing or crashing. So many of you last night on my stream were asking me if I knew a way to fix the freezing, and apparently everybody just crashing and freezing, and it is super frustrating. So I can't imagine people would actually be mad if the game became more fun and stable and was fixed rather than them adding a new legend. Can they really fix this game in one season? That's a question I'm interested to hear your comments about. While Crowdrindo was on the timeline, he also made a good point of something I did not realize that Apex Legends removed. He said best change in this season is the fact that all arenas related challenges have now been removed. You guys remember he used to have the BR challenges and then the non-BR challenges, so you can differentiate, you know, what challenges are for BR, what challenges are for arenas. And now you realize, you know, nobody's really playing arenas to begin with besides a very, very small community of people. So it was kind of an excessive feature that wasn't really important to have. And I guess because they didn't really have plans to update arenas much or maybe cultivate it a little bit better, it just really didn't make sense. Honestly, the idea was good in theory, but the fact that they've abandoned arenas completely makes it completely useless. And I didn't really want them to remove those challenges. I just really wish they would have made arenas better. Like, I'm surprised they didn't make any drastic changes to arenas whatsoever other than adding new maps. Like, they never even tried the whole search and destroy bomb style that you would see in Valorant, CSGO, Call of Duty. They never tried that. It was just always like this Gears of War execution style, you know, just last man alive, and that just seems extremely boring. Considering how downhill arenas has gone, I'm surprised they never even took the chance, took the risk of trying something bigger and just seeing, you know, what would have happened. I know it would have been a little risky and maybe a little different, but if you added a couple bomb sites and maybe threw in like $100,000 tournament for people to compete in, it probably would have sparked some interest. Now for some quick rapid fire Apex news, this is actually probably one of the best golden nugget section I've ever had. So Alpha Intel first off asked a serious question. Do you ever look at stuff that you just wonder how in the world did it get here? A couple of things that didn't make sense, you know, a horse stuck at a fence, this car somehow stuck behind two trees. How in the world is Apex selling a $3 sticker pack in this game? Absolutely a robbery. I cannot believe that is even a thing. Also though, Asu, you guys know, left NRG not long ago, just announced yesterday that he's joining Team Sentinels. I don't really know if this is for content creation or if he's like going competitive in Valorant or Apex Legends or what exactly is going on. But yeah, I thought it was a little weird that he did leave NRG only to join the Sentinels. And also we saw that Lulu left NRG not long ago. Also that one gaming bot over on the mobile scene for Apex Legends making us all jealous once again. He said, just when I thought Apex Mobile couldn't do better than the premium packs, they go ahead and drop the best bundle offer in the store, saying that you can get a legendary Lifeline skin, an epic Loba skin, an epic Havoc skin all together for under $20. It's an absolute bargain. And yeah, we're not going to get anything like that in the main game. I wish they would keep doing those limited edition versions of Apex where you could get a legendary skin, I think 1,000 Apex coins, a badge, and a couple other things as well, like a legendary weapon skin as well. Like, dude, that was a bargain as well. I don't know why they stopped doing those. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below about all the topics in this video. Like the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As always, almost at 100K. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. It's Fireball, only positivity, and until the next time, later, Gators.